Hello everybody, I'm Scott Scheffler from Moog Construction, the market manager. I'm looking forward to seeing everybody in April at Intermat. So when it comes to sustainability, decarbonization, we're really offering the Z-Quip project for retrofitting construction vehicles. So what we're doing with Z-Quip is basically it's a modular type system. So we can do this with any manufacturer's machines. We're targeting 5-ton to about 50-ton machines. And basically we can take the diesel engine out, we can replace it with multiple Z-Quip modules, 140 kilowatt, 70 kilowatt type modules. Depending on the machine size, we can retrofit it with a certain amount of modules. And we can convert that with an electric motor and keeping the hydraulic system the same. So you'll keep the same performance, but you'll have zero emission machine. It's with the modules on the machines. I'll give you an example. An excavator might take 5 modules. You're only using energy from basically one module at a time. So when that gets depleted, you can swap out the modules that you might have on another machine on the site or on the site itself. The modules are also fast chargeable in under an hour. With the modules, number one, if you have like an excavator, I'll give you an example with 5 modules, you don't really need to purchase all 5 modules depending on the work that you do. You may just run the machine on 3 modules. If you need to run extra long run time, you can add another module to keep the machine running. The modules can be fast chargeable. You can keep a module on site and that can be fast charged at the same time. So if you need it, you can swap that out and again, increase your run time. The other thing you do is you could purchase extra modules and have those delivered by vehicle. So as you're watching the machine and the energy deplete, you can always make sure that the machine's available to run. There's 2 types of the same basic footprint, but you can switch those between machines. So if one day you're just using your excavator and you have extra Z-Quip modules on your wheel loader, you can take it off the wheel loader and put it on the excavator and you can maintain your job. The Z-Quip solution, it really is a lower cost way to enter an electric market. So in some cases you have to buy what we call a capital expense. So you have to buy a fully electric machine. In this case with the retrofit and just buying a smaller amount of modules, you don't have to pay the full expense up front, but you can add modules as you go and as you need, as you learn about electric machines. I think the most key thing is really on the Z-Quip side is we want to let them know that we've made electrification easy. That's really the intent of Z-Quip. So we really don't want people in the construction industry to worry about things like runtime, serviceability. All of the things that Z-Quip offers really takes those worries away. We also want to make sure we're not changing their daily operations, or sometimes what we call con-ops or construction operations. We've basically modeled Z-Quip to actually model what they do today with diesel fuel. So it should be pretty straightforward and easy for people to convert to electric machines. We got nominated for the Z-Quip, which we've been talking about, which is really electric retrofit systems, but also our all-electric TerraTech ecosystem, which is dedicated to more towards OEMs for electric machinery. So I'll explain the TerraTech ecosystem a little bit. So, for people who want to go with electric, Moog's been with electric machinery for decades now, so we're very comfortable with that. So what we supply there is basically an electric vehicle control module, servo drives and motors for traction motors, we'll say, and also electric cylinders. So we can convert the entire machine to electric, and when I say all electric, I mean no hydraulics at all. And with the electric system, you almost gain sort of robotics control. With electrics and so forth, it's very tunable type of machine, and you get very fine control. So we're pretty excited about that, not just for getting electric and sustainable machines, but what that means for adding automated functions, digitizing the machine, and eventually you'll be able to do more automated and autonomous functions.